You can live life normal or you can live life exciting with a dog. Hi, my name is Gina and I'm going to be talking about why a dog is a man's best friend. Many factors go into this phrase, but a few important ones are the nature of a dog, what dogs can offer humans, and the first-hand experiences with a dog. It is important to understand the relationship between man and dog and what dogs can teach us. Barber explained the nature of dogs in Psychological Today as domestic dogs descended from wolves so recently that they remain wolves in a biological essence, including their social behavior. Wolfpacks have some intriguing parallels with human families, like they are territorial, they hunt cooperatively, pack members are emotionally bonded, and greet each other enthusiastically after they have been separated. The social adaptations of dogs and humans are similar enough that dogs can live perfectly happy lives surrounded by humans. The ASPCA has recorded that it is estimated that 78 million dogs are owned in the United States, which is approximately 44% of all households. The average American dog owner spends more than $2,000 a year on food, toys, medical care, and more. Some people will be prepared to pay much higher. Barber has again noted that the human-dog relationship amounts to a very long-lasting symbiosis. Dogs acted as humans' alarm systems, trackers, hunting aids, garbage disposals, hot water bottles, and children's guardians and playmates. Humans provided dogs with food and security. The relationship was stable over 100,000 years or so and intensified into mutual domestication. Humans domesticated dogs and dogs domesticated humans. What began as a mutual service between two different species has become something much more like love. Dogs can benefit humans by affecting the chemicals in their bodies. When you feel securely attached, there are biological brain effects that reduce stress response, so it may affect your breathing rate, blood pressure, oxygen consumption, or anxiety level, as noted in the Harvard study. One lab of results has been consistent. When interacting, humans and their pet dogs experience increased levels of oxytocin, a love hormone that is also triggered by hugging and lactation. Oxytocin helps the brain modulate social concepts such as empathy, trust, and in-group preference and memory of social cues. Dog owners experience an average oxytocin boost of 6.6% after scratching and petting their canine companions, as noted in the Swedish study in 2014. Stroking, hugging, or otherwise touching a loving animal can rapidly calm and soothe you when you're stressed or anxious. The companionship of a pet can also ease loneliness, and most dogs are a great stimulus for health exercise, which can substantially boost your mood and ease depression. On the other hand, there are sanitary risks associated with pet ownership. Animals can carry parasites that can be transferred to humans, and animal feces carry all kinds of bacteria that can make you sick. Dogs can also cause allergic reactions in some pets. Pet allergy is an allergic reaction to proteins found in an animal's skin cells, saliva, or urine. Signs of a pet allergy include those common to hay fever, such as sneezing and runny nose. Some people may also experience signs of asthma, such as wheezing and difficulty breathing. Even though one may have an allergic reaction to a dog's skin cells, saliva, and urine, there are breeds that are less likely to stimulate allergies in people. All dogs have saliva and dander, but some breeds produce less dander and saliva than others, as stated in the Mayo Clinic research of hypoallergenic dog breeds. Dogs are also able to benefit humans by offering their skills of being a naturally working species. Working dogs are a special category of dogs trained to do specific jobs like patrolling war zones or rescuing people. They perform integral tasks for their human companions and are taught to listen to and assist their handler in whichever position they fill. Dogs are also able to offer humans by being service animals, which is any dog that is individually trained to do work or perform tasks for the benefit of an individual with a disability, including physical, sensory, psychiatric, intellectual, or other mental disabilities. Dogs can be emotional support animals and are often used as part of a medical treatment plan as therapy animals. Some examples of what a service animal does is assisting individuals who are blind, pulling a wheelchair, assisting an individual during a seizure, or retrieving items such as medicine or the telephone. Examples of what emotional support animal provides is companionship, relieve loneliness, and sometimes help with depression, anxiety, and certain phobias. Working dogs provide more than just love. They provide a service that humans are not able to do without them. Even though working dogs can drastically change a human's life, there are some downsides to a working dog. Without the right training, some working dogs can be difficult to handle, even dangerous, as explained by Animal Planet. Untrained dogs can instinctively bark at and attack service dogs, but the service dogs will not bark or fight back. This has led to quite a few attacks against children, adults, and actual service dogs. Bradford stated in 10 Most Dangerous Dog Breeds that German Shepherds not only commonly used in law enforcement as service dogs, they are considered one of the top 10 most popular breeds worldwide. Proper training can turn a German Shepherd into a friendly guardian of any home, but improper of deliberately aggressive training can turn one of these dogs into a dangerous animal. German Shepherds require attention and exercise to keep a handle on their stress, and they will be more prone to violence if left to their own devices in a confined space. These working breeds need to be trained right to be able to fulfill the jobs they were meant to fill. Many fur parents provide their loving pup a place to stay while they go on vacation or to local baseball games. They turn to boarding facilities that provide rooming, food, playtimes, and a bucket full of love from their employees that they trust them with. By being an employee at the dog boarding facility that is associated with National Veterinary Association, I've had first-hand experience with many dog owners and their pets. Boarding facilities are one way for parents spoil their pets by having them have spa days with blueberry facials, getting their nails done, or just having a blast on playtimes. Daycare or boarding playtimes provide the dog with the well-needed exercise as well as enjoyment of making new friends, whether it's with other dogs or the employees. Each individual dog has their own unique personalities and needs, so the employees can adapt to whatever they need. Even though each dog is different, something that they all have in common is that they have unconditional love and are the happiest creatures, which makes everyone else happy. Another experience I've had is being a non-medical attendant in a Navy Wounded Warrior hospital while my boyfriend was going through chemotherapy. Every Friday they would have rounds of all the emotional support dogs coming by. From small to large, each dog was so happy to share their love with everyone. When my boyfriend would be in the hospital for weeks or even months at a time from being too sick, we would forget what day of the week it was. As soon as we were able to hear the paws hit the floor, my boyfriend would pop right up and never turn down the love from the dogs. The dogs made him feel so much better. 2 dogs really stood out to us while we were there. First was Elsie, who was a yellow lab. Her handlers let her stay with us for hours at a time, so of course she would have to go potty, so he would have to finally get out of bed and get some fresh air. The walks provided him with the exercises he deeply needed. Elsie stole our hearts. Another dog that stood out to us was Guineas. He was an Irish wolfhound. He was a dog that came every so often on Sunday, and he stood 6 feet tall on his hind legs, so he was another reason my boyfriend had to get up out of bed and meet him in the hallway. My experiences with all different kinds of dogs has made me informed of what we need to do on our end of the relationship with the dogs and what they can do unconditionally in return. These are just some of the many factors that play into a human-dog relationship. Dogs have the nature and have been domesticated to fit human needs, as well as the chemical bonds the two species have formed has been scientifically proven to better one another. I have gone over my personal experiences with dogs and explained the science and nature behind the relationship. If you do not believe what a dog can do, go to your local rescue shelter and foster a pup. I promise they'll steal your heart. You can live life normal, you can live life excitingly with a dog.